Abracadabra, my magical Scorpio. How are you doing, my baby, my boo-boo? Tonight we are doing the classic you versus love tarot. We are going to see what is happening for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, and your person, whatever that means to you. Situationship, relationship, bumble date, hinge disaster, marriage, alien from space. Because you never know, baby, these days in this economy. All right, boo-boo. So let's see what is happening for Scorpio. Please show me angels of love. What's happening for Scorpio and their person in November 2024. I almost said 2024. 2025. I was just looking at the date because here in Cyprus, it's already midnight. It's like 7 minutes past midnight, boo-boo. And it's a very magical night. It is officially Friday, November 14th, but I started recording on the 13th, and I was just telling the other signs that it feels like the veil is so thin tonight. Whatever's going in the on in the astrology, you can let me know, babies, because I am not an astrologer. I'm just, a tarot. I'm just a tarot clown, but something's going on. I feel that the veil is very, very thin on the 13th, but it's the 14th now officially, so in real time. Okay, my boo-boo, the Hanged Man. Ugh, this person's causing you so much trouble. Scorpio, is it worth it? The Hanged Man. So this person's kind of hung themselves up to dry. Somebody wanted to hurt you and they hurt themselves. Divine justice and divine knowing, the all-seeing spirits of the cosmos. They know what this person did. You're dealing with someone who made every little thing they did for you a big sacrifice, Oh, Scorpio. I took out the trash. I'm a martyr. I gave you the privilege and the honor of taking me out for a date. You should be so lucky. It's that kind of energy. This person's listen, but we're not this kind of channel. I don't like doing these readings where I'm like, oh, somebody's getting their karma for hurting you, because that's not really how it works. But I feel with this reading, the person is getting their karma. It's all very dark. Until the end of Scorpio season, this person's going through some kind... They're getting taught a lesson. The Seven of Wands, things were left in a very combative way. This person wanted to fight the Scorpio, but they fought you when they felt like you were at your weakest, and they left you when they felt like you were at your weakest, the Hermit. But they're the weak one, and now they're being taught very important cosmic lessons about love, loyalty, things like that. The Five of Pentacles is how they see you. They know that they abandoned you, boo-boo. Boo-boo, this person abandoned you. Maybe not directly even. It wasn't even that they, had the guts. This is like someone who, depending on whether it was new or established, my baby, they could have it was like a text breakup. Like they texted you or they DM'd you to break up. But they left you when you needed them the most, and they knew that. They started an argument as an excuse to leave you. Why? Let's see what is at stake here with the angels. Why? Doesn't make sense. There's something foolish, foolhardy about this person. Show me angels. Engagement. This person made false promises. That's what is at stake here, engagement. So whether you were, married, established, or just starting out, getting to know each other, this person made promises they couldn't keep. Or didn't want to keep. But they enjoyed your attention because they knew that they couldn't get your attention any other way unless they, fibbed and lied about who they are or what they are willing to offer for them. So let's see what happened in the past to make the situation so. Also, my baby, my papa, welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot, Scorpio. Always remember, we come out on top. I am a Scorpio just like you. Give your mommy a kiss. Thank you for watching. No matter what happens with the douche flutes, you know how it goes. And that's the thing. People forget, we are karma. We don't want to be. We're not about the vengeance, okay? We don't go around. People always think Scorpio goes around like looking for enemies. We don't. But people, when they hurt us, they get a lot of karma. And this is what's happening with your person. This person is being taught a lesson by the gods of Olympus themselves. Or, you know, whatever higher power you believe in. They're being taught a lesson by the divine. They thought they would move on so quickly. And it's like, I don't even see like an honest ending. It's not an honest ending. It was like some kind of a power play or some kind of an argument, and I got too big for that person to handle. Maybe their lies came out. Let's see. And now the gods themselves and the angels themselves are showing this person to be careful what they wish for. They haven't moved on at all. For some of you, something happened in 2025 in Pisces season this year, where it's been a full year, but this person's suspended. And you feel it. You probably feel it. I think in the moment when they left, because they left you, or they told you to leave in some kind of a way. Abandonment, betrayal, and they felt like, now I'm going to move on. Now I'm going to be amazing, an amazing little boo-boo. And they're not at all. They walked into their own trap. Whatever this person tried to do to you, they will experience 1,000 times over and more. Because that's the Scorpio karma. We get hurt a lot because betrayal is part of, you know, because loyalty is part of our light. We often experience betrayal from people because that's the shadow to the light that we carry. But the karma they experience is drastic. That's why people are scared of Scorpios. Not because they're scary, alright, cross watcher. But you know what I mean. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. But the Scorpio lifestyle is not for the faint of heart. Let me just say that. And all my Scorpios know that. Let me know in the comments if you agree. The world. This person, if it was a new energy, a bimbo, himbo, anyone in between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, this person felt straight away that you are their soulmate. That's the best they can ever do energetically. They know it. We're in this card, Scorpio. Traditionally, this is a different deck, but we're in this card. All the fixed signs in the four corners of the world. They knew it from the beginning. Even if it was something new, it was like a case of like you went on a date like 2 or 3 times. The person knew straight away you were special. But they wanted to live a little. They wanted to have their conquest. They wanted to feel important. And they thought, this is so sad. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. This is embarrassing for your person. The Knight of Cups, the dark side of that. They were drawn to the depth of your water, but at the same time, they were like, oh, well, if I can make Scorpio interested in me, that means that I'm, you know, I'm going to make everybody interested in me. And they were like, oh, let me, you know, live a little. Let me see who else is out there. Let me explore. They wanted to explore. Very foolish. The Four of Swords. You came into this very centered, very grounded. You've done a lot of work on yourself and you were ready for something serious. This person wanted a challenge, and I feel like, Scorpio, you could have said to this person, you know, I don't want to fight about stuff like that. I'm not, you know, I'm trying to be on a different vibration. You're very serious, very honest. This is what I'm looking for. Please don't hurt me. I'm a Scorpio. I'm making myself vulnerable to you. Don't hurt me. And then they went and they did exactly the thing you asked them not to do. So that's a test they didn't pass. if it was an established connection, you have someone, you know, this is the 7-year itch, the quarter life, midlife crisis, a douche flute. And they kept trying to start fights, and you kept saying, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with them. Don't make me fight. Because when Scorpio starts fighting, you don't want to see that pain. But it's true. I don't want to fight. Yeah, this person has always loved you, so always knew you were the one. But just because you're the best one and the one doesn't mean that they can't explore and see what else is out there. Oh, Scorpio, I don't like this energy. You can do so much better than this. So much better than this. And then something happened. You could have fallen on your sword a little bit here. 4 of Swords. Maybe you got sick. There was a time of need that you were in. Psychological or physical. And this person used that as an excuse to start an argument and move on and blame you. Oh, but Bill, we feel everything so deeply. Give me a kiss. There's always a better one coming, though. That's the Scorpio karma. Strength in their intentions. They still somehow think that they're going to overcome this. They still somehow feel like they can get the better of you, Bill. Maybe you gave this person so many chances. Maybe because with this person, I feel as well, Scorpio, that because you kept saying, I don't want to fight, and you meant it, because Scorpio means what we say, you didn't want to fight. So they almost felt invincible, because no matter what BS they did, or if they behaved a little bit badly, or if they made you feel like they got options, or they're looking, you know, they're looking around what's going on in the world, that you still wouldn't fight them. But you don't fight because we don't fight worms. All right, Scorpio only fights when it's true warfare. I don't think this person still understands that. The 9 of Wands. Through hardship and through sorrow, this person returns. The 9 of Wands. In the next 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks, or even 9 months, this person will return. But they are going through a dark night of the soul, and they have to realize what they lost. And then you got the High Priestess. This is a magical reading. This person's getting their karma. So the overall energy here is this person has to experience what they gave onto you. And there's something real bad that they, at least in their intention, even if you didn't know this person for a long time, you're just wondering what was going on. I feel like their intention was quite dark, and they have to experience a descent into the underworld and an understanding of themselves to see exactly how much they wronged you. You don't have to do anything, Scorpio. Just sit. Sit in your gorgeousness. Sit in your healing. And this person is returning if they haven't already. But it's so hard for them because they know they can't return. If they return, they have to return right. And that's going to take a lot of schooling and a lot of spiritual time. What is the advice from my papa? Does this person deserve forgiveness? Do they? Well, this is the question, isn't it? It's all about free will on this channel, so it's always up to you. But the 6 of Pentacles, do they deserve forgiveness? Because forgiveness will have to be granted. This is what they gave you, the 5 of Pentacles. Look at this poor person. And this is what they need. Are they worth it? Who else is coming in? The 6 of Swords. Someone who's done the work. Someone who heals. Someone who's coming from a distance as well. Someone you haven't met yet. Someone who's been through a lot of soul journeys. Maybe another Scorpio coming over the water or coming over land. And this card is water, but it could be over land. Someone who's coming from a distance. In the next 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, someone new is coming into your life. Let me pull one more. I know these readings are so long these days. I'm sorry. Make the effort. Make the effort. And it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, but what kind of great love? A choice has to be made. Can you grant forgiveness in this case? Is it worth it? Somebody else is coming. Someone who requires your healing as well. Someone who requires the healing of water. With someone who's brave and someone who is loyal. They're already manifesting you into their life. Could be somebody who enjoys the outdoors and sports, is like sporty and very smart, intellectual. All right, my boo-boo, this is what I have for you today. Let me know in the comments below if this is your story, Scorpio. I'm sorry I keep waffling on in these videos, but I love you so much. If you're interested in a personal reading, all the info is down below in the description box. Babe, everything is going to be okay. Don't let this person make you sad. I know they did a boo-boo to you, but whatever they're going through is pretty bad right now. Pretty bad. I love you, my baby. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.